Mhm.
I have a boyfriend.
Mhm.
We are just in a long distance relationship.
Okay.
For now, it's almost like we have been together for almost like 7 years.
Okay.
So we're all familiar with our both parents, and the parents know all about us. Now the issue is, days ago, I had to make a decision of going to hospital because I had an issue. I had to go to undergo surgery. But for now, it was so urgent that I told him too late, a day before I went to theater. Thank God I went to theater and I came out of it well. Today I'm fine. I'm coping well. But now the issue is, this guy, he's having issues because I didn't tell him early so that to plan. So it came a time I was going to the doctor's clinic after the surgery, and then I told him, now I'm short of money. I need money for medication to buy medicine. And now he was like, I told him like a Monday, and I was supposed to go to a clinic on Thursday. And I really told him that I just depend on you on buying medicine, but the fee of seeing the doctor and other expenses, I'll just do it myself. Now I'm at the clinic on Thursday, and then I call him. He's like, "Oh, I'm not remembering that you are supposed to go to clinic on Thursday." I got mad. I told him, "No, if you can't remember that I'm supposed to go to visit a doctor because of my issue." And then he was just shouting at me because you didn't tell me from the first place that you were sick, you underwent surgery, all those issues. Now by this moment, he started quarreling to me while I'm sick, and then I got mad, and then I just kept quiet. He has been doing that in other issues for a long time, but I usually forgive him. For now, I just want you to help me understand if I should go on fighting for the love, I should stop with that boyfriend. I don't know what to do because I'm just there. I'm just
All
quiet.
right.
I've not talked to him. It's almost a week.
Okay. We are so many, so let me try to help you out before we allow other
Okay.
people to come in. So the first question I want to ask you, and I want you to
Mm-hmm.
be honest with yourself, because you see, this is you and your life. It is not
Yeah.
you and something else. You have been in a relationship for 7 years. Is this guy, are you guys married, or is just a boyfriend and a girlfriend thing?
We are just married, but not that. Let me say, not a complete marriage because he has not yet paid dowry. But we're just
So
staying together because parents of both sides know that we are together.
that's cool. You are staying together. That's in an where are you from? Are you an African?
Yes, I'm an African.
From which country?
Kenya.
All right, good. So, a come we stay is normally considered as a marriage, but even though recently they said that however long it takes for you to stay together and it's a come we stay, it's not considered marriage. I want to ask you something here. You
Mhm.
guys are staying together, right?
Yeah.
And you decided to go for surgery without informing him on time. Did you have this in mind and you never said it and you told him only when you were almost going for the surgery? Is it?
No, I had told him before because he is out of the country for now, but I had told him when he was in the country that I have issues, and I was so sick that when he was here, so I was in and out of hospital when I was. So I told him, for me to do away with the process of in and out of the hospital, I have to undergo surgery so that I can do away with all taking medication each and every time. So from the past, he
Wow.
knew that this
So
is what I
it's a
was
long,
undergoing.
so the thing is he's not, you guys are not even staying together, even though you are living in his house. Is that true?
No, it's our own house because I'm not living in his own house because both parents know that us, we are just married.
Come on, my dear. We want to help you here. I want to know something here.
Mhm.
Are you living with this man or he's not with you at the moment? Is he with you in the same place or no? Yes or no?
He's not he's not with me in the same place because he
Thank you.
traveled to work.
No. Thank you. Don't add any other thing. That's fine.
Okay.
Number two, are you staying
Mhm.
in his house or you are staying in a house belonging to your family or belonging to you at the moment?
I'm staying in his house.
In his house,
Yeah.
not with his family or with his family?
Yes.
With his family,
No. I'm just staying alone.
alone. And
Yes.
it's a rented house, so he's the one who's paying the rent.
Yes.
All right. Number one thing that I want to tell you that we have to be very, very clear about, as long as you are still dating, if
Mm-hmm.
a man is in your life just because you are dating, maybe perhaps 7 years, you guys have a kid, maybe, and it is this kid that is still kind of, holding you together. Women have got tendency of taking excuses. We can take excuses in any way. I can say that you did not, inform me in time. I can say that maybe you did not communicate well. When I want to detach myself from that relationship, fighting for love, like I've said in the topic there, doesn't mean that you have to look at the negative sides of what somebody is doing, then ask yourself, should I continue fighting? No. Fighting for love here is when somebody is so good to you that you cannot lose them. That is when to fight. You don't fight for love by saying, you know, he's mistreating me, but I think I still need to fight for this. Mm-mm. We are fighting for something that is good. Like it is giving good vibes to you. You are so happy from inside. Are you getting my point? So if this
Yeah.
person is giving you happiness, if this person is giving you the vibes that you want, this person is so responsible, you are so connected together, that's when you fight. It doesn't mean that you're fighting to feel like you're being given what you need. You're fighting because if you lose this person, you are losing some values that he's adding in you. If you lose her, she's adding something that is a value into you. Number two, now coming to your point,
Okay.
you're not married to this guy. This is complete. Listen, and to all ladies who are watching here, if you are not married to any man, how, no matter what, whatever, whether it is a come we stay, whether you have their kids, that man is not responsible for you, and especially when it comes to bills. That is why I always tell women that before you get into relationship, be independent. Be in a position where you can do your things. Do not be a burden to a man who is looking for a woman. I'm so sorry to use that, but this is going to help you to understand yourself. Let no man feel that you are a burden to him even before he takes you as a wife. Because, see, you as a woman, you are not looking for another burden to be part of your life for the rest of your life. The same way he is not looking for any other burden. You see, when you're just a girlfriend, for example, and every time this guy is calling, I am supposed to go for just surgery. I need my medicine. I need that. What comes into the mind of this guy is, now, why should I call her? It's all bills, it's all this, it's all that. A man who is not your husband, officially, even if you have gone to their home, I've seen people who go and wed, and the third month they divorce. So this person who you haven't even wedded, he just went to your home and your parents know them. It doesn't mean that he has to take your responsibilities, even though, as a good man, he would have shown courtesy and at least appreciate that, okay, you went for the surgery. So if he's so serious, he can come in and chip in and, help you to cater for the medicine and the bills. But you cannot beat that man because he's not taking your bills. He's not his responsibility. You are
Now,
still under.
Now the issue is, it's not that I've given him a burden, because as for me, I'm just an independent lady. Other than living with him, living in his own house, I can always pay my bills. I can always take care of myself. I'm just capable of doing anything for myself. It was that I lacked such kind of money for medication, because my bill was too high and I had to pay a lot of money. So I just told him, because I've cleared my bill for almost a half a million, and now I'm so down, I need only 6,000 to buy medication for the next clinic. And when I asked, so it's because I usually know I always do something for him there before I'm after, when he has an issue, not even in sickness, I'm in something else.
Okay. I understand your point of view, or your point of argument here. And I understand you've used a lot of money to cater for your medicine and everything. What I'm trying to put into your head that most of the people don't understand: a relationship, a relationship, when you're still with someone in relationship, they are not indebted in any way to be part of your bill or whatsoever. Just like you have said, you are so independent, you're paying your own bills. That is what you need to do. And in fact, let me advise you, ladies, if you want to have that peace in yourself, it is even better to go to your family and take a loan from them. Let me tell you, don't see, sometimes I've said these two things destroy relationships: expectations, money, sex, and lack of secrecy. You see, already you are feeling like this guy is not taking care of you. You're feeling like this guy doesn't care about you. You
Yeah,
might not
exactly.
know, you might not know why he's not sending you that money. Maybe you have shown him that you've got money. This is also another thing. Perhaps you are giving him money for some time, and he knows that you can afford what you are asking for. So he assumes, like, she has money. So why should I, only 6,000? She's spending 500,000, half a million to pay bills and to do all these things. So what is 6,000? You're getting the point.
Okay.
The problem that we are having in relationships, mostly our generation today, is like, the moment I come to you and I tell you that, you know what, I feel I'm falling in love with you, I feel I love you. So just because we have a relationship, now if I can't pay these bills, this person has to pay. Let me tell you guys today clearly, a relationship, bills should never be part of it in our generation today. And that's why I will tell every woman and every man who is listening here today: if you don't have money, forget about relationship. Relationship is not for broke people. That is number one. It is not for broke people. And if you
Yeah.
have made your money, if you have settled, if you have prepared yourself well, you've invested, you have got some income and resources. You see, be somebody who is so self reliant that you cannot even reach out to somebody to help you. Okay? But they should see. In fact, I would have been happy if that man knew that you are going for surgery and he sends you money without you asking. But if you reach a point where your man knows that you're going for surgery and he doesn't take a phone and call you and ask you, hey, baby, you're going for surgery tomorrow. What are your plans? What do you have? What do you lack? How can I come in? If you have to call him again and remind him that, hey, I have only 500,000, I have deficit of this, there's a problem. There's a problem. It doesn't mean that guy doesn't love you, but it means there's a problem somewhere. There's something that is not adding up. Either he understands you have a lot of money, so he doesn't even want to be part of that money, or he's just like, you know, why should I even waste my time with this woman or whatsoever? So what I would like to advise you is, don't fight for something that you feel inwardly. Assess yourself, okay? Sit down with yourself. Ask yourself the tough questions. Am I feeling comfortable here? Am I having the peace that I want? It is not about the money, the 6,000. Forcing somebody to pay you 6,000 for the bills is not going to give you peace for the rest of your life. But you see, having them do it from the bottom of their heart is going to show you that, hey, you have got a future that is protected. Number two, we do not know why this man is doing this. At least if we would have asked him, or if it was like a conversation that we have for you for a long time, I start asking you, did you ever give him money? Like, for example, let me just ask you a simple question. Did you ever give your man money?
Yeah, I did. Even his visa is flying. When he was flying out, I paid his fee for flying out. So I'm like,
Look at it. When did you start watching my videos?
a long ago, but not a long ago, almost
Have you ever
5 months.
have you watched a video that I did in terms of financial, stability when you want to involve your partner in using your finances, or if you want to help your partner to get a job or maybe elevate himself? I did a live, there's a video on YouTube that talked about that, how to control your money as a woman in a
No, no,
relationship.
no. I've never come across
So
it.
this is the mistake that you did, and I have told this to other women. So guys, she never watched my video, but she's coming here as an example. This is the mistake you people do. The
Mm-hmm.
moment a man is down and cannot afford to get a job, and you use your money as a woman to give him a job, 90% you have lost that man.
Okay.
If your man cannot find a job and you use your money and he understands that you are using your money to give him a job, you have lost that man 90%. And I'll give you the reason. Number one, a man is the head of the house, a man is a leader. So the moment a man feels down, like it is the woman who is elevating him, he loses his morale, he loses his confidence, he loses his ego. So what happens is you will give him money to stabilize himself financially, and he will find another woman who is weakened down, who can listen to him, whom he can feel has less than him. Because when God created the man and the woman, he created the man to be the provider and the woman to depend on a man. So very few men will understand that you sacrificed to help them. But a lot of men will it is not even like they are bad men. It is by nature. You don't use your money to give a man job. And I did that video and I said, if your man doesn't have a job, you don't have to run away from him. What you need to do is you can use someone to loan him and tell him that this is a loan. So you have to pay. All right. When you are getting him tickets, when you are paying the fees for him traveling out of the country, it was not supposed to come like, baby, I'm going to pay that fee. It would have been like, baby, I have somebody we can take a loan from, and you can pay once you travel to Qatar, once you travel to Dubai, once you travel to anywhere, you have to pay this money back. That is how men retain their confidence. When a man understands that you are the woman who started a business for him, you have lost that man. It is tough, it is painful, but that's the reality. No man will stand you when you are supporting him from scratch. A lot of women, have had women crying here that, oh, I picked this guy from garbage. I picked him when he had nothing. Hey, you don't pick a man who has nothing. You pick men who are stable. Okay?
Now, Gola, now my issue is another
Mm,
issue is not kept quiet for almost 2 weeks now.
mm,
But is trying to reach me out via
mm,
phone calls, via WhatsApp, messages. He has even talked to my parents to talk to me for now. So I have a lot of pressure. I
mm.
even don't know what decision should I make. Because just trying to say I'm sorry, you should forgive me, you should do this and this. I'm like, I'm just quiet. I've not answered anyone.
Be silent.
So
Take
I'm
care of yourself. Be patient. Um, take everyone out of your sight for the moment. Cool down and start to forgive yourself. Okay? First of all, forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself for expecting what is above expectations. Once you forgive yourself, reconcile with yourself and try to get back to yourself and ask yourself this: is this guy giving me the attention that I need? Because this is not your husband, this is your boyfriend. The only thing you need from your boyfriend is attention, time, and support: emotional support, physical support, and spiritual support. Financial support, I'm telling people every day, forget about financial support when you're still dating. Forget about sexual support when you're still dating. These two things destroy good relationships: money and sex. I always tell people you can date 100 people. There's no evil, there's no bad, there's no sin in dating 100 people. But there's a sin in sleeping with all of them. You lose nothing for dating 100 women. You only lose when you are using your money to date 100 women. So these two things destroy relationships. When you are dating, look for support, emotional support. Look for spiritual support. Look for somebody who can sacrifice something for you, not money, not what they can give you, not what they can buy for you. It is spiritual, it is emotional, it is mental support, and it is physical support. Are they there for you? Do they give you time? Do they listen to you? Do they understand your problems? Do they understand your feelings? Like, if you are mad, do they know how to make you come back to your normalness? It's not about money. It's not about he did not buy for me this. It's not about he did not pay this bill for me. That is not his duty when you're still dating. Bills come in when you have decided that, hey, you are now mine. So if you're taking me, the two of us become one. So my bills are your bills. My money is your money. My bed is your bed. My home is your home. My food is your food. Right now, you don't even know. Now he's out of the country. You don't know he's with who. Maybe he's even married. Who knows? What if he comes back with another woman? Where do you go? Where do you put your head? If you've invested in him, you've given money, he's given you money. What happens? What about you? If today you get someone, okay, you are having a big problem right now. You came to me as a coach, and I tell you that, you know what, lady? Go find another man. Stop wasting time. What if you find another man and he's outside of the country, spending money on you, but he doesn't know you have another man? Let us understand the meaning of dating from marriage. The moment you get married, you own that person. That person becomes yours. They become you. But as long as you are dating, forget about sex, forget about financial supports. You will have a very, very interesting relationship. Even when people leave, you will never be hurt because they will leave with nothing. They will never leave their spirits with you. They never had sex with you. They'll never leave you empty pockets because they never took your finances. You getting my point?
Yeah, I do.
So go back and reconcile with yourself and ask yourself these questions. Is this guy always there emotionally for you? Is he always there physically? Does he give you time? Is he there spiritually? Does he discuss with you things that goes with spiritual healings? Like, do you talk about God? Does he remind you to pray? Does he, these are kind of qualities of a husband or a father for your kids you want. You don't just want somebody who's paying your bills. He can pay your bills, but he's killing you spiritually. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go back, ask yourself those tough questions. Where is this guy? What is he doing apart from just the bill that he did not pay? You never know. Outside here, we are outside here. I see men here struggling. Some of them cannot even afford that 6,000 you're saying, but you might not know. These guys, some men are out here. They came from Kenya and they came to the Gulf or maybe the US, the Canada, and they have bills that they never shared with you. These bills are killing them. Men have got things in their backs they cannot share with you, but they are dying with them. So before you cross them, before you put them on cross, before you nail them, before you kill them, ask yourself questions. How good is this guy helping me apart from just money?
Okay.
Thank you, Prince Anne. See you again. If you want more, just you can reach me out. My WhatsApp is there on TikTok. Link is there. You can reach me and we can speak more about this. Let me see another person who is here with a question. I hope that helps you, Princess.
Yes. Thank you.